Hello everyone, I'm Angus Guzman and welcome to our WFWPI UN News Report. Thank you for tuning in to WPI News, where we share our latest achievements and engagements at the United Nations in New York. WFWPI attended the Summit of the Future represented by UN representatives Priscilla Garcia, Dr. Elaine Duval, Rachel Beth Tamayo, Maria Garcia, Anupal Dutta, and Juliette Hatulang, along with WFWPI interns Arshia Dutta, Megan Guzman, and Mia Barcarella, and WFWPI fellow Bala Hamoud Ali. The summit unites youth for positive change, aiming to build a world grounded in sustainability and peace. The highlight of the Action Days, held on September 20th and September 21st, was the opening ceremony where various young leaders from various organizations spoke on building resilience, enhancing food security, and ensuring global peace. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres emphasized the critical role of youth in the UN leadership, underscoring the importance of their involvement in decision-making processes. Collaboration between governments, NGOs, and civil society was highlighted as essential for creating a resilient and inclusive future. Several thematic events followed, including panel discussions on accessibility to assistive technology for people with disabilities, sustainable practices to strengthen social protection systems, foster economic empowerment, and mitigate climate change. These platforms offered youth the chance to share their ideas directly and engage with leaders on pressing global issues. WFWPI UN representative Ms. Priscilla Garcia participated in the Fragility to Sustainability Forum at the Plus headquarters, organized by the Echoes of Civil Society Impact Coalition and others. As a co-organizer, she facilitated discussions connected with key figures, including Mr. Elijah, a youth delegate from the Permanent Mission of Monaco. Representative Ms. Rachel Beth Tamayo also spoke at a side event titled Young People, Big Ideas, Working Together to Fix Global Problems, emphasizing the crucial role youth play in addressing today's challenges, including climate change, poverty, and global health. She highlighted how youth collaboration drives meaningful change, promoting sustainability, equality, and peace. WFWPI Director of UN Relations Ms. Merle Barlon and UN Representative Ms. Juliette Hatulang represented the organization at the summit. This event brought together global leaders, youth, and civil society to accelerate progress toward Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs. The summit emphasized the essential role of the youth in shaping the future, particularly in driving innovation and action on climate change, poverty reduction, and social justice. World leaders adopted a Pact for the Future, which contains the Global Digital Compact and the Declaration on Future Generations. The Women's Federation for World Peace International and other non-governmental organizations contributed to the language of the Pact in its efforts towards world peace and governmental accountability. It promotes peace building and reconciliation for sustainable development, reforming international financial systems, and embracing science and technology with careful AI regulations, aiming to create a more functional multilateral system with the youth at the center of the system. Little progress has been made on the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and this summit and the Pact is an effort to build a better future. As world conflicts worsen, such as in Ukraine, the Middle East, and Sudan, there are calls for reform to the UN Security Council to make it more representative of developing countries. This blueprint for collective action promotes sustainability, equity, peace, and inclusive development through a more truly multilateral system. NGOs can play a pivotal role in implementing the Pact's initiatives on a local level by taking an approach overlooked by broader governments. The Pact empowers NGOs to implement solutions and innovative thinking, where our progress has been stagnant. Youth participation is central for the Pact for the Future, acknowledging the power of young people and their ability to drive meaningful change. The Pact embraces the young voices in its decision-making process, as well as working towards the creation of decent jobs and livelihoods of the youth, especially in developing countries and particularly for young women and young people in vulnerable situations. People are not just future leaders, they are current change makers who can bring perspective to the table. Youth involvement is not just beneficial, it is essential to building a better future. In summary, WFWPI's UN representatives, interns, and fellows emphasized that the summit provided a valuable opportunity for youth and communities to engage in meaningful dialogues. As nations navigate complex challenges, the collective efforts showcased at the summit are crucial for ensuring a sustainable, equitable future for all. It fostered a development of inclusive, accessible policies, supported peace-building efforts, and strengthened partnerships to create positive global change. As WFWPI continues its impact initiatives, viewers are encouraged to anticipate upcoming engagements. WFWPI remains committed to empowering women and girls globally, creating partnerships for positive change. Thank you for tuning in to WFWPI UN News. Stay informed by visiting WFWP.org for detailed updates under the UN newsletter section. Thank you.